Roxy here. I'm in the mountains of Colorado and I'm dedicating this video to living in a vehicle in backcountry. So I don't profess to be any kind of an expert. I'm just sharing some ideas with you that I've come up with, some things that I do, a few experiences I've had, and I'm going to share some pictures of some bears that have visited me in camp. Look who's in my, almost in my camp spot for the night. He's gorgeous. So I thought I'd show you where I park in the summer months when I'm working in town here in Estes Park. That's my friend's house over there, and this is her property. And here's my spot. Even though I'm on private land, I really have quite a lot of space around me. I have mountains over here, and I get to see some beautiful sunsets. There's the driveway, and this gorgeous meadow all around me here. And I can only stay here in Estes Park and live in my van because of my friend, so I'm truly grateful to her letting me stay here. And I have another friend who lets me park on the other side of town from time to time. But this is very close to Rocky Mountain National Park, and we do get a lot of wildlife, including bears. And so that's why when I'm parked here in this spot, I occasionally get visited by bears. I've had bobcats right in front of my van. I get a lot of deer. I've had fawns born just feet away from my van. A lot of wildlife. Turkeys. Those turkeys are quite the riot when they come around. And a lot of elk as well. So that's why I have to be careful, specifically for the bears, you know. And my friend is very bear aware, and she loves them and wants to protect them, so she takes the feeders down in the spring, and she doesn't put them up again until the bears have gone into hibernation in the fall or early winter. So the other thing I have, aside from the lights, I picked up a little alarm, and my intention is only to use it if I have my rear hatch open and I'm sleeping with my head at that end in bear country, or maybe in an area that I just don't feel that safe sleeping with my hatch open. When I was all the way down near the border past winter, I did get a little nervous about leaving my rear hatch open and sleeping with it up when there were all those signs around saying, you know, that there's smuggling in the area and illegal immigration and stuff. Now, I don't think that any of them would come and bother me. I mean, if they're smuggling, they don't want to be seen. If they're illegal, they don't want to be seen. But the things have happened, and the warnings are there, and they made me just a little bit nervous. And because I'm often on my own in a remote area, it did cross my mind that maybe, you know, I should keep all my doors closed and locked. So I didn't get as much air as I would have liked to. So I got to thinking about a little alarm, and not only for humans, but primarily for bears, actually, because it can get hot and it's nice to sleep with the hatch open. And so with this little alarm, I can sleep peacefully, and if a bear comes along, I'm going to be woken up before it actually sticks its head in through through my rear hatch here. So here's how this little thing works. There's just this little motion sensor, and then this little alarm. And I looked at a lot of these. And I ended up getting this one because I can have it set on that alarm or anything else. It can just have, it plays Christmas music or a ding dong, or it says welcome, things like that. And also I can just set the sensor outside and have the alarm inside. So if I wanted to, I could just have it as a little welcome. It says welcome, you know. And it also has a volume control, so I can keep it inside with me and turn the volume way down so it won't be loud and obnoxious.
Hello, welcome.
See, I could have it set on that. It also has a flashing light mode, so I could just have a flashing blue light. Oh, that annoying one. And there are a whole bunch of them. So, anyway, I think you get the idea. And so this little set, the reason I chose this was because this is actually USB chargeable. Stick it on the side door or something. So if I had the side door open, I could have it warn me if a bear approaches too. I'm not being paranoid about bears, it's just that I have had a lot of visits from bears and they can do a lot of destruction. So just either deterring them or having a little bit of a warning that they're there is, I just think it's helpful. So I can wake up and scare them off before they start tearing up my window, or it would be pretty easy for a bear just to like lift this up and tear it if he wanted to, or you know, get a paw on the window or break my mirror or something. I have seen some pretty serious damage done to people's vehicles from bears. So that is my hopeful solution at the hope you've enjoyed this video. I do cover a lot more on my blog, and that is nomadfornature.wordpress.com, and I have a much more detailed layout of it there. So I hope you'll visit that, and I hope you'll sign up for them. And I guess that's about it for now. So thanks for visiting my channel. Please sign up, please share, and we'll see you down the road.